Leonardo Wilhelm DiCaprio was born on November 11, 1974, in Los Angeles, California. He grew up in a lively and diverse city, known for its dreams and opportunities. Leonardo's family was unique. His father was an artist, and his mother was a legal secretary. This creative background had a big influence on him. From a young age, he was surrounded by art and culture, which helped shape his imagination. However, growing up was not always easy for him. He faced challenges that tested his spirit and emotions. As a child, Leonardo moved often between his parents' homes. This changing environment made him feel unsettled sometimes. Living in different neighborhoods and going to different schools, he often felt like an outsider. These feelings made it difficult for him to connect with others at times. He struggled with self-awareness, especially during his early years. He did not always understand what he was feeling. However, he was curious and open-minded. These traits helped him learn more about himself. During his childhood, Leonardo became fascinated with acting. At just 5 years old, he began to act in school plays and local theater productions. His passion grew as he experienced the joy of performing. Acting allowed him to express his feelings in ways he could not do in everyday life. He found freedom and excitement on stage. However, his family did not have much money, which often limited his opportunities. Still, he was determined. He knew he wanted to be an actor and make his dreams come true. When he was only 13 years old, he faced another challenge. After his parents divorced, he had to adapt to living with his mother in a small apartment. Life was not always easy. They had to save money for rent and food. Leonardo wanted to help and support his mom, but he was just a kid. This situation taught him resilience. He learned that even when things are tough, it is important never to lose hope. Despite these hardships, Leonardo did not give up on his dreams. He started auditioning for commercials and television shows. He faced many rejections, but he kept trying. Each rejection was difficult. Yet, with each attempt, he gained confidence. He learned something valuable. Persistence is key. It was through the ups and downs of his early life that he developed a strong inner mindset. There were moments when he felt lonely and frustrated. During these times, he learned to recognize his emotions and how to control them. He discovered that understanding feelings helped him connect with others better. This self-awareness would become an essential skill for his future. He saw the world through a unique lens, allowing him to understand different perspectives, which ultimately helped in his acting career and personal relationships. Leonardo's early experiences helped lay the foundation for his emotional intelligence. They taught him important lessons about life, love, and resilience. He understood that growth often comes from facing challenges. With his dreams guiding him, he felt empowered to pursue a path that many thought was unattainable. With hope in his heart, he began his journey in the world of acting, ready to shine like the star he was meant to be. As Leonardo DiCaprio grew older, a significant moment came that changed his understanding of himself and his emotions. He was around 15 years old when he was cast in a TV series called Parenthood. This was a turning point in his life. It was the first time he saw how acting could express deep feelings. Working on the show, he learned a lot about the characters and their emotions. He began to discover the power of empathy. Leonardo started to understand that acting was not just about words. It was about feeling and connecting with others' lives. This moment inspired him to pay attention to his own emotions and thoughts. During the filming, Leonardo faced many challenges. Playing a troubled teen, he tapped into his own feelings of difficulty and frustration. At times, he felt overwhelmed by the emotional demands of the role. It was during these moments that he realized he could use these feelings to help others understand the characters better. He learned that being vulnerable is a strength, not a weakness. This new mindset helped him to regulate his emotions. He found ways to channel his feelings into his acting, allowing him to grow as an artist and as a person. However, The journey was not easy. Soon after parenthood, he auditioned for a major film, but faced a severe setback. He did not get the part he wanted. The rejection hit him hard. Doubts crept into his mind. Was he good enough to be an actor? This moment was tough, but it was also essential. Leo had a choice. He could either give up or use this setback to push himself forward. Instead of letting fear control him, he took a deep breath and reflected on the experience. He began to manage his emotions better, seeing criticism as a way to improve. With this understanding, Leonardo focused on his next step. He auditioned for film roles that excited him, but not every experience was positive. The pressure was high, and the expectations were immense. He consistently faced harsh criticism from both fans and media. Each time he felt the sting of negative comments, he learned to pause and assess his feelings. He realized that emotional intelligence played a crucial role in how he handled life in public. Instead of reacting with anger or sadness, he worked to remain calm. He started to evaluate what he could learn from each experience, allowing himself to grow stronger. In every challenge, he discovered valuable lessons about emotional resilience. Leonardo learned to surround himself with supportive friends. These relationships became his safe space, a vital aspect of navigating the ups and downs of the film industry. He often reflected on how important it was to express gratitude to those who believed in him. This practice helped him to maintain a positive mindset. Through these experiences, not only did Leonardo grow emotionally, but he also found a sense of purpose. The obstacles he faced did not defeat him. Instead, they made him more committed to acting and helping others. He learned to embrace the power of his emotions and use them to connect with his audience. Every setback became a building block, fueling his passion to succeed. This journey taught him that emotional growth is a path to empowerment. He realized that by acknowledging his feelings, he could achieve greater heights in his life and career. As Leonardo continued his acting journey, he firmly believed in hard work and dedication. He knew that emotional intelligence was essential for his growth. He wanted to be not just a good actor, but also a great human being. To develop this, he began practicing mindfulness. This practice helped him be more aware of his thoughts and feelings. Every morning, he took a few moments to sit quietly. He focused on his breathing, which brought calm to his busy mind. This quiet time allowed him to check in with himself. He learned to notice his emotions without judgment. With this new understanding, managing stress and pressure became easier. During this time, Leonardo discovered the power of empathy. He realized that connecting with other people could enrich his acting. Listening became a priority for him. In interviews and conversations, he paid close attention to others, trying to understand their feelings and perspectives. He learned that everyone has a story, and these stories shape who they are. This helped him become more compassionate and thoughtful in his interactions. Empathy changed how he related to his friends and family, making his relationships stronger. Leonardo also worked hard to improve his social skills. He began joining workshops and local acting groups. These activities allowed him to connect with other actors and filmmakers. He met many talented people who shared their experiences. Engaging in discussions and acting exercises helped him practice communicating better with others. He learned that good communication is not just about speaking, but also about listening and responding. This skill made him feel more confident in social situations. When obstacles arose in his career, he felt able to handle criticism and rejection with grace. He showed that change starts with self-awareness, which frees one to grow emotionally. This open sharing fostered an environment of trust, allowing others to feel safe in sharing their journeys. As workshops gained popularity, participants found their own voices. They began to talk about their dreams, fears, and successes. It was a magical moment to witness. His empowerment style charged the crowd. Leonardo became a skilled guide, leading many through discussions about mindfulness, resilience, and empathy. He taught participants simple techniques to help them manage their emotions effectively. Soon, he noticed the joy radiating from the faces of those around him. They were engaging with one another, supporting each other, and celebrating victories, both big and small. Through this community, he felt the urgency charging forward. People started to adopt a growth-oriented mindset. They learned to view challenges as opportunities, understanding that failure is not the end, but a part of the journey. Leonardo made it clear that every obstacle could fuel their growth if they allowed it. By sharing his truth, he was empowering others to embrace their own stories. He emphasized that everyone possesses the strength to rise, and he was determined to help them find that power within. Many individuals started to return to events transformed. People who once viewed themselves as stuck or lost began blossoming into leaders within their circles. The sense of connection grew deeper, as everyone realized they were part of something larger. The community was no longer just about one person's journey. It became a shared mission to uplift one another. Leonardo's support fueled their passion for change, inspiring them to take action in their own lives. As leaders emerged, this positive energy reverberated through the community. They amplified each other's voices and highlighted their efforts toward conservation and emotional growth. New initiatives arose, driven by the newly empowered spirits within the group. This momentum felt unstoppable. Leonardo saw how transformative his earlier challenges had been. In empowering others, he also empowered himself more fully. No longer just an actor advocating for the environment, he was now a trusted mentor, fostering a heartwarming atmosphere. Above all, Leonardo was proud to see how emotional intelligence became a source of inspiration for everyone around him. His work laid the groundwork for future generations to express their feelings, embrace resilience, and seek opportunities for growth. In realizing how deeply connected everyone was, he knew that each laugh, tear, and triumph would sprout new paths for positive change. With unwavering determination, they continued to march toward a brighter, more conscious future. As Leonardo DiCaprio continued to lead his community toward understanding emotional intelligence and environmental activism, he felt a deep connection to his purpose. There was an exciting momentum growing, but beneath it all was the reminder of how challenging the journey had been. Leonardo recalled the early days, back when he was unsure of his voice and hesitant to step into the spotlight. Dreams of making a meaningful impact seemed distant at times, often overshadowed by self-doubt and public scrutiny. In moments of reflection, he thought of how easily setbacks could pull someone down. He had faced rejection not just as an actor, but also as an advocate for many causes. There were instances when his passion for the environment was met with skepticism. There were times that he felt lonely in his desire to spark change. Yet, looking back now, he understood that every challenge taught him resilience and strength. Those years of struggle solidified his growth. Each obstacle became a stepping stone toward realizing his dreams. As he moved into action mode, Leonardo was determined to show others how they could do the same. He wanted people to believe that they could overcome their own setbacks as he had. He believed in empowering others to chase their dreams, no matter how impossible they seemed. He was ready to guide them by sharing exact steps they could take to start their own journeys. Firstly, he emphasized the importance of self-reflection. He encouraged everyone to take a few moments each day to think about their feelings and dreams. This simple practice helps identify what is truly important in life. Sharing dreams with others could also inspire accountability. By voicing their goals, they would start taking small steps toward making them a reality. Leonardo reminded his community that it was okay to start small. Every little effort counts. Secondly, Leonardo encouraged individuals to seek knowledge. Awareness is powerful. Learning about emotional intelligence, environmental issues, or any area of interest can provide the tools for meaningful change. He urged everyone to read books, listen to podcasts, or take online courses. With knowledge comes the power to make better decisions. Next, he spoke about building connections. Engaging with others who share the same passion can fuel motivation. He encouraged them to join local organizations, attend workshops, or even create their own support groups. Together, they could celebrate progress, share struggles, and motivate each other. Leonardo wanted them to understand that they were not alone in their quests for growth and change. Leonardo also highlighted the power of action. He reminded everyone that it was vital not to wait for the perfect moment to begin. The best time to start was now. Small actions, when done consistently, can lead to big results. He encouraged participants to find a way to contribute. It could be as simple as volunteering, participating in local cleanups, or advocating for a cause. Every action leaves an impact, no matter how tiny. Lastly, he stressed the importance of practicing gratitude. Being thankful for what they have, as well as for the progress they make, would shift their mindset. This positive energy would attract more opportunities for growth and success. As Leonardo shared this empowering message, he could see the spark ignite in the eyes of the audience. He felt a sense of fulfillment knowing he was helping them find their paths. This moment of collective inspiration prepared everyone for the more profound changes in their lives. With renewed hope and a clear plan, they were now ready to take action toward their dreams, creating a brighter future for themselves and the world around them. Today, Leonardo DiCaprio stands as a symbol of hope and change, reflecting on a journey filled with determination and growth. His experiences have shaped not only his career path, but also his personal life. Now, as a well-respected actor and passionate environmental advocate, he combines both worlds to make a lasting impact. Leonardo's work stretches beyond acting. It is deeply intertwined with his commitment to our planet. As he moves forward, he understands that every step he takes in his career can also support the greater good. Currently, he is actively involved in various projects to promote sustainability. His foundation continues to fund initiatives for environmental protection, focusing on crucial issues like climate change and wildlife conservation. Leonardo spends much time traveling to important locations where the effects of climate change are most visible. He meets with scientists, activists, and local communities, gathering knowledge and sharing solutions. Engaging directly with these issues allows him to maintain his connection to real-world problems while inspiring others. In addition to his environmental work, Leonardo is producing documentaries that raise awareness about climate issues. These films showcase the beauty of nature while highlighting the urgent need for protection. Through powerful storytelling, he aims to connect people to the environment. He wants viewers to feel inspired to take action, just as he once did. Each documentary offers a chance for dialogue, urging communities to unite for positive change. Leonardo also uses his platform to support young environmentalists. Recognizing the importance of the next generation, he actively mentors younger voices who are making strides in sustainability. This new wave of activists brings fresh ideas and passion, reminding him of his own beginnings. Leonardo feels proud to help these individuals when they face obstacles similar to those he encountered earlier in his life. His journey has taught him that every generation has the power to shape the future. His emotional intelligence continues to guide him in personal and professional relationships. By showing empathy and understanding, he fosters trust and collaboration within his team. People are drawn to his ability to communicate honestly about both successes and failures. Leonardo believes that vulnerability is a strength, and this approach creates a positive working environment. By being open about his own struggles, he encourages others to share their journeys. Together, they find solutions that benefit both their projects and the planet. Leonardo's journey has not been without its challenges, but he has embraced each moment as a learning opportunity. He remains transparent about the setbacks he faces along the way. This honesty is refreshing and reinforces that persistence is essential for growth. He understands that progress takes time and effort, and these truths empower him to move forward without fear. Today, Leonardo DiCaprio is not just an icon of film, but a beacon of hope for many. His journey reminds us that we all have the potential to make a difference in our own lives and communities. By staying true to our passions and building connections, we can inspire each other to push through limitations and create meaningful change. With courage and determination, we too can achieve our dreams and help shape a better world. As Leonardo DiCaprio reflects on his journey, he understands the lessons he has learned along the way. His story is one of resilience, growth, and unwavering commitment to making a difference. One of the most important lessons is that passion can drive real change. When someone believes deeply in a cause, that passion becomes a powerful tool. This belief can inspire not only themselves, but also others who may feel lost or uncertain. Leonardo's decision to advocate for the environment transformed his life and the lives of many others. His journey shows that following one's passions can lead to great achievements. Another critical lesson is the strength found in vulnerability. Leonardo learned that embracing his fears and setbacks allowed him to connect more deeply with others. By sharing his struggles, he created a sense of community among people who felt the same way. This openness has made it clear that everyone has challenges. Allowing oneself to be vulnerable can foster connection and empathy. It shows that no one is truly alone in their journey. When others find strength in vulnerability, they can also inspire those around them. Leonardo's legacy extends far beyond the screen. Through his work, he has made significant strides in raising awareness about environmental issues. His documentaries have educated thousands of people about climate change and conservation efforts. They provide a clear view of the urgent actions needed to protect the planet. As a result, more people are now engaged in environmental causes, showing that raising awareness can lead to real action. Leonardo encourages others to see that they, too, can contribute to a healthier world in their unique way. The impact Leonardo has made in his field is remarkable. He is not only a talented actor, but also a devoted advocate. His contributions to environmental causes have mobilized support from other artists and celebrities, creating a powerful movement. By using his platform, he has inspired a wave of activism among individuals who might have felt powerless. This reinforces the idea that everyone has the potential to make a difference, no matter their background or resources. Leonardo's journey serves to remind all of us that we, too, can affect change. Readers following his journey can take these lessons to heart. They can learn that no dream is too big when fueled by passion and hard work. Whether it is pursuing a cause, nurturing emotional intelligence, or simply striving to be a better version of oneself, every small effort matters. The journey may have challenges, but those challenges can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our purpose. As we look to the future, we realize that we can follow in Leonardo's footsteps. We can stand up for what we believe in, share our experiences with others, and embrace the challenges along the way. Whether through advocacy, artistic expression, or community involvement, each person has a role to play. By taking action and inspiring others, we can create a legacy of hope and courage. Leonardo DiCaprio's journey shows us that the power to create change lies within all of us. His story inspires readers to connect with their passions, keep pushing forward, and uplift those around them. Together, we can build a brighter future, uniting for a common cause and spreading positivity wherever we go.